Okay, so we finally made it to Placerville. Fortunately, a day late. We missed the first night here just with the issues that we kind of found in service. So a bit of unfortunate that we had to get back to Westlinger to do what we need to do in the workshop. So anyway, that aside, we actually made it up last night, so we would have been here if it hadn't rained out last night. And but anyway. So we're starting off with a goose egg for points, so we'll be off the back of a heat race. I think we're off the back of heat 2, and from there we'll probably be off the back of the B main as well. There's no getting around that one, but being that it is pushed to a Sunday, it looks like there's a few cars that haven't turned up for day 2, so we're kind of lucky. I counted like 32 cars maybe, I think it was, in the pits, so that might make our job a bit easier, and they're taking 24 for the feature, so math on that was at 8 don't make it. So the reality is 8 spots in a B might not be that tough if we're kind of having to, pick off 2 or 3, maybe a bit of attrition and whatnot. It looks like it's going to be really juiced up and rough, so as you can see the track behind, they've got it turned over. It looks like they're trying to air it out, but if we can keep our nose clean, we might be able to just sneak in and kind of just tag the back of the A, all fingers crossed, just a bit of a lucky run, and that could all it could be that we need just to lock into the show. It'd be nice to get into the show, but I do understand it's a very, very tough goal from here, but like I said last meeting, it's not unattainable. We're in the transfer spot, funny enough, at Bakersfield, which I didn't realise. I thought it was 4 that went through, but it was actually 6, so we've actually done the hard yards to get in, hence the reason I was still racing pretty hard in 5th, trying to get to 4th. That aside, yeah, looks like it's going to be pretty elbows up, but we're up for the task, and I'm definitely feeling comfortable in the car now, so it should be good. So we had our only heat of the weekend here at Placerville, and I guess we pretty much started where we finished, which was in the back. But man, that was it was fast and kind of like patchy, slick as well. Like some like patches where there's like a lot of open dirt in the middle of the corner, but then you're quite slick all the way up to that, and then from that patch in the middle. So kind of made it real tricky to navigate, especially turn 1 and 2. That was there's a few times where like I'd get barreled in there and then almost get nipped tight just through the middle, because you kind of almost like start to blow the front end. So but I felt like we kind of hung on to the back of the pack, like, so, you know, when you look at our group, it's probably one of the toughest heat race. Well, arguably it should have been the toughest heat race of the night, being in heat 1. It's got the top qualifier points and so on back. So you know, I just look at it there, and like Larson, Jay, Grant, Carson, Wyndham, Oliver, it's just Jade. There's so many good cars and good drivers. Like that was probably a feature alone. But anyway, we'll push on and off the back of the B again, obviously. But nevertheless, like now we're going to take 4, so just a matter of getting past 7 cars now, I think it is. Because looking at it, there was only 31 cars sign in, so 33 cars sign in, which is ironic because 32 was the invert. So had one less car kind of sign in, we would have been off the front of the heat race. When you talk about an invert again, that's a bit ironic that we only just missed the invert at Bakersfield by 1 spot as well. So kind of a funny little thing, and like I say, fingers crossed we can get a clean run on this B main and hopefully get to the top and kind of get a good clean run in and make it happen. I guess we had a good run at Bakersfield, and look to hopefully replicate that. talked about it being pretty tough. Well, there it was. I feel like the track narrowed back up a little bit from what it was in the heat races, and kind of become a little bit not so much bottom dominant, but back to kind of the more towards the bottom / middle. So kind of made it hard to do anything. So kind of ended up stuck in a bit of a train, and we did get lucky and kind of pick up 2 or 3 cars, I think it was, with about 4 laps to go, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. I did mention before all this that it was going to be a bit like that. You know, we weren't expecting to qualify, just with the circumstance of having genuinely having a goose egg in points, because we didn't complete anything yesterday. So we're 58 points from the next person, you know, just to start the night, let alone the guys that were any further up. So hey, we ran okay, and I felt like we actually had relatively okay pace, and just again getting a little bit more settled in the car. I did try kind of move to the top in 3 and 4 at one point, and like it really excited the car, let's say that. Like it really felt like I started to pick up a bit of a bike, but it didn't feel like a sketchy one and out of control, but it was definitely beyond where I need to be running the car, especially when you're talking about running kind of 10th OB main. There's no point tearing up a car when you kind of got 2-3 laps to go, and you know, in a B main that you're running 10th in. So anyway, we've survived tonight, and we're putting the car in the trailer right now as you speak, clean. It's actually cool to have Ben here and just up there in the background, the car owner himself. So we're going to have him around, and probably silly as it sounds, it's actually going to be not a bad thing. We get to sit down and actually watch a good 100 lap race in front of us in just the coming minutes. So looking forward to that.